They don't make anything like they used to anymore.
Ford shut down my car because the payment is late.
I bought my dream BMW about a month and a half ago, and I only had it for a week before it broke down, and it's been in the shop ever since.
Millions of Americans burst in anger after buying their new cars. And here's the sad truth. Before we get started, don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel.
Hey guys, do you own a 2025 Chevrolet Traverse like me? Oh, you don't? Well, here's reasons why not to buy one, okay? Number one, why you should not buy this vehicle. Check this out. Check the odometer, please. Zoom in on that. All right, so we have 16,986 miles. Come with me so I can show you what we have to do so our car doesn't die while being parked. Okay, so first you pop the hood. Mind you, we're in a town 20 miles away at a restaurant. This is so embarrassing. All right, we paid probably, I'm not gonna lie, around $60,000 for this nice car. It also doesn't come with one of these, which it should, okay? So come on over here. You see this thing right here? This is called a terminal. What we have to do every day, inconveniently, is undo this and pull off the terminal from the battery, okay? Check it out. See that? That will cause your vehicle not to die. And now, when you do it, you're done doing that, voila. But here's a hidden feature right here. By you doing that, everybody has access to your car.
They don't make anything like they used to anymore. Currently, it only goes in reverse because my transmission went out 9 days out of warranty. And if that's not fucked up, Ford wants $10,000 for a new transmission.
Is it because I didn't make my payment on my Ford Bronco? Ford shut down my car because the payment is late? Dang, that's rough. That's like a scam, right? So my brand new Bronco with 3,000 miles on it is broke down in the middle of... I don't think Ford realizes how rough it is out here. Doing my best. I mean, I could be killed. I'm in like 60-mile-an-hour traffic here. My truck, broken. I could be killed. Expressway. So, hey, look. Divine providence. You gotta listen, because sometimes when God speaks, it's not all what you want it to be, you know what I mean? This probably saved me from a really bad accident, but anyway, Ford Bronco, number one, 75 grand, middle 275, shut down and completely broken and busted.
It's surprising that these days a car can be brought to a stop not by a mechanical failure, but by a missed payment. The future turned out to be much stranger than most people expected. And to top it off, cars have become less reliable.
Surprise, surprise, the F-150 is broken again. My dash just simply doesn't turn on. No matter what I do, just doesn't work. It was working perfectly fine this morning, and then I wash it and the dash doesn't work. So I either fried something with the water or my battery's bad. You're probably wondering, how do you think your battery's bad? Well, I had to jump start it once, and then when I turned it off, I had to jump start it again. Usually when you constantly have to jump start something, it points to battery issues. With this thing having no hood, I've actually been through a few batteries with this truck, and I always have weird electrical issues, so let's go replace it again. I've actually had this battery tested before, but those tests are kind of a hunk of baloney. There we go. Toss this guy in the RS3, we'll run over to AutoZone and go replace it. We made our way over to the parts store, carried the battery in, got this thing swapped out only after spending $300, and well, now we got the battery, let's put it in. Honestly, kind of forgot I was doing this to see if my dash would work again. Hopefully this actually fixes it. Dude, it already started working. I literally, what? Yeah, let's go. I didn't even put the freaking keys in yet. Let's go, bro. I'm so happy. I was wondering why the key wasn't working. Audi key. Let me go grab the Ford one. If you guys remember, I had blower motor issues. Still never fixed that. That's besides the point. I can at least see my speed now, my gas gauge, and everything else I need on the dash.
This message is for anyone who has a new-ish Chevrolet vehicle and is having issues with it. If you're thinking about getting a Chevy, or if you're a lawyer who wants to help me sue Chevy, or has any advice, please keep watching. Or if you just want to hear about my car issues, you can also keep watching. Basically, I have a 2024 Chevy Trailblazer that I'm leasing, and it has been in the car shop 4 times in the past year. 4 times for the same issue. Basically, the car starts shaking and all these messages come up on the dashboard, and it's about the engine, about the stale brake, about all this shit that I actually don't know or care about. All I know is that this shouldn't be happening on a brand new car.
On December 20th, 2022, I bought a 22 Volkswagen Taos with like 15,000 miles on it because I needed a car that I could run all over the state of Tennessee and not really care about for work. Fast forward to February 20th, and the coolant light comes on and the temp gauge starts going whoop. Shut the car off, check out the coolant. It looks like it's low, so I top it off, and I'm like, this is weird. And later that day, it comes back on again, and temperature gauge goes boop. So shut it off and have it towed to Volkswagen. They determined that it needs a new head gasket. So, okay. They order a head gasket, put it on. Then they determined that it needs a valve. Okay, cool. They got the valve, put it in. Then they determined it needs a water pump. Okay. They get a water pump, put it in. This is all under warranty. I don't care. On top of that, they gave me an Atlas to drive. So, win-win for me. The most recent update as of like a week and a half ago was that they put it all back together and the car is running like shit. So, my guy says, well, either we need a cylinder head or an engine. We're going to talk to Volkswagen, see what they want to do. Volkswagen apparently says, let's try a cylinder head first. We're going to do that, except there are no cylinder heads in stock. There are none on their way from Germany. There are none anywhere, and there is no lead time as to when they might exist. I was told that it could literally be a year or more. So Volkswagen's got a buyback program, so I reached out to them, and I am in the process of seeing if they will buy this piece of shit back. Which I think they will. If not, I'll get an attorney and go through the lemon law process. But anyways, moral of the story, do not buy a Volkswagen Taos. It is a piece of shit. Don't buy it.
Yeah, after hearing that, I'm not even surprised anymore that every repair just uncovers another issue. Sadly, that's the case with a lot of new cars these days. They're just not that reliable.
I ain't gonna front, the iX is fast, already look. But it ain't got no handling. So you do that, and then you try to accelerate and change lanes, and it fishtails. Very bad whip, BM. And now my foot, I'm thinking my foot is touching the top where I'm braking, but no, look at that huge pole on top of the brake. So look where my foot is. Look at that. That's terrible designing, BMW. Terrible. Terrible. I'm sorry. Look where that metal is. It's touching my foot. So the tip of my foot, we're supposed to be on that pad. I'll have to put my foot on an angle like this. Yes, I wear size 12 men's, sometimes 13, but my foot shouldn't be hanging over the front of the pedal like that. That's terrible design work. And it's hitting that metal pole for the brakes. Terrible, okay? It's fast, that's cute, but nah, safety better. And it got no handling. It has no handling. It has handling of like a little Honda Civic with like 15-inch rims. Terrible car.
Wow.
I bought my dream BMW about a month and a half ago, and I only had it for a week before it broke down, and it's been in the shop ever since. So let me kind of tell y'all what's been going on. I'm gonna try to give y'all the short, sweet, and simple version because it's been a lot. The first week that I had it, my check engine light came on when I was merging onto the interstate. So I called my husband because he wasn't with me, and I said, hey, my check engine light just came on. And he then reached out to the guy that we bought our car from. He set us up with the maintenance people, and then they had my car for about a week. Now, they did give me a loaner while they had my car, so that was really, really nice that I wasn't out of a car. Then, fast forward a week, my car was fixed. We took it back up there. They said it was something wrong with the fuel module system. I have no idea if I'm even saying that correctly. He said that in a lot of the newer cars, they've been having that same issue, but once they fix it, it's fixed. And I was like, okay, great. Sounds awesome. We live an hour and like an hour and 15 minutes away from the BMW dealership. We left the BMW dealership that day with my car. We're 20 minutes from the house, check engine light came back on. So we called the guy back. He was just as mad as we were. They sent a tow truck because I was not driving back up there, towed my car, and they have had it ever since. Now they have given me another loaner, which is the car that I am in. They have been very, very awesome to work with. They've been super nice. They're trying to work with us. I want my car back, or I want another car. So we're just kind of in limbo right now. BMW, if you could help your girl out, that would be great.
It's crazy what's happening with new BMWs. A brand that used to represent quality and engineering now seems to have more and more reliability issues. Newer doesn't always mean better anymore. A lot of people used to buy BMW for the driving experience and long-term durability, but now it feels like they're focusing more on technology and cutting costs than building cars that last.
Guys, I just finished my walk, and no joke, I was sitting in my car for like 5 minutes with the aircon blasting. And now I can't drive my car. It's saying hybrid system failed. So I'm literally at the front of someone's house and my car is there. And I don't know what to do. I'm just gonna leave it 5 minutes, try turn it on again, and if it doesn't fucking work, I'm gonna have to call a tow truck. Fuck my life.
Toyotas are so reliable, right? It only wants to move in neutral, as you can see. The floor. Toyota came into the shop with only 59,000 miles. We have some sort of a transmission issue. We can put it into reverse. We gas it. We can see we are in reverse. We are gassing it and we are not moving. Put it into drive. We are not moving whatsoever again. But if you put it into neutral and you rev it up.
Hello, this is for Toyota. Hello, Toyota. Look at this. This is a 2026 Toyota RAV4 Limited. You're kidding me? It also falls down when I hit a bump while driving. Okay, Toyota, please fix this, as I didn't pay $50,000.
This 2026 plate CLA has immediately broken on me. It's a brand new car and I can't get inside of it. Like, I'm pressing unlock, the car is unlocked, and yet when I press the handles, nothing happens. The door handles don't come out. This is the problem with these stupid fancy door handles. You can't get them to work sometimes. This car's done less than 1,000 miles. I don't know if this is user error. I thought you're meant to swipe on this or touch it or press the door handle, but nothing is working. You can spam unlock and you see the mirrors do come out. This is the right key for the car. I categorically cannot get in. The only thing that works is the boot. So I guess if I could get through the ski hatch, I could open the door. And the worst part is, it's broken at the front door of an Audi dealership. Which means when someone comes to recover this, because I can't get in it, everyone at Audi is just going to be laughing at them. Well, I'm leaving the car over there at Audi. I've actually been given a Volvo, which I'm taking instead. Cannot make this up. I hate on Mercedes all the time, and then it goes and breaks down on me. If this is user error, let me know in the comments. It very much could be. But if it's that hard to open a door handle on a car, they shouldn't be like that. Just have a normal door handle. Oh look, it's a Volvo with normal door handles, so I can get in the car. I'm fully expecting someone to shred me in the comments saying that I've done it completely wrong, but you saw I was pressing everything right.
A brand new car with broken door handles. Have manufacturers gone too far with all this new technology? Sometimes it feels like they're making cars more complicated instead of more reliable. Not every feature needs to be high-tech if it just creates more problems.
I just took this Bronco in on trade and I have many complaints about it, but the one that really blows my mind is every time you open this door, it's like you're gonna break the glass there, right? So you're supposed to go real slow, I guess. I don't know what the point of it is, what you're supposed to do, but if you open the door quickly, I mean, you're gonna break that glass one day for sure.
All right, since my Supra is broken and it's a shit box, I got this rental car from Toyota. This is gonna make me sound ungrateful, but my honest review, because I've had this car about 3 times as a rental, and it's a shit box. Okay, it drives fine, all that, like the gas mileage is cool. You know, I'm just not a hybrid guy, but the screen doesn't work. And every time I take the Supra, I get this as a rental, and this screen never works every time. Yeah, that's what it does. Just goes blank white. Keep in mind, this is a brand new Camry, 2025. And It has done this every time I've tried to use this car. When I picked it up, when I dropped off the Supra and drove this to work the same morning, which was Tuesday, blank. When I tried to use the screen on my way home yesterday, blank. And today, blank. I'm sure it would be fixed by like a recall. It's probably like a software update. That's my guess. But it's not my problem, not my car. But it just sucks because when I drive home, I have to play music through my iPhone. Like the good old days of owning a shitbox. But this is a 2025 Toyota Camry and the screen doesn't work every time. This drive mode select in the Grand Highlander is horrible. Because the buttons are right in front of the latch for the center console, sometimes when you reach to open up the center console, you might accidentally hit one of the buttons and change your drive mode. And because the buttons are right here in front of the cup holders and the storage area for your phone or just other random stuff, sometimes when you reach over, your arm will also hit the buttons, change the drive modes, or turn on hill descent control. I'm obviously not opposed to having physical buttons for the drive modes, but they shouldn't be here. They should be somewhere in that area. Come on, let me turn the AC on. I get it, you're a Ford. Let me turn the fucking AC on. Was it that hard? That simple. The real reason why these new trucks and cars aren't going to last is not because they're going to have a major mechanical issue or they're going to rust out all the way. Now, we will see that with some new cars, right? You will see like the Tundra or the 6.2 liter from GM, or we saw the EcoBoost with the wet belt system when they blow up. What made these trucks last so long was that because they were simple mechanically and the electronics compared to today are so simplistic. I mean, these trucks, even when they new, were technically complex, but compared to now, they only have a few computers, 4 or 5 computers, where a new car can have 10 to 20 times that. It needs 10 to 20 times the processing power. Think about that. So even this one that has a little electrical gremlin, this thing will actually still run and drive. I mean, it's 26 years old and has almost 300,000 miles. But the other thing too, these new cars are all software driven. And the scary part about that is how long are the manufacturers going to support the software on these cars, like on the back end? Because we see phone manufacturers, computer manufacturers, that they give up on the software after about 10 years or so, max. Like 10 years is the max you're going to get on a computer. So how long are we going to make the manufacturers stand behind the software on these cars so they actually work properly?
Older cars didn't have giant screens, dozens of sensors, or software controlling everything, but they were built to last. They were simpler, easier to fix, and you didn't have to worry about a software glitch stopping you from opening a door or starting the car.
Is it me, or does it feel like some of the headlights on these new cars got the voltage power of the sunlight, the moonlight, and the light at the end of the tunnel? I can't see shit on the highway like this, trying my best to not pass away. I'll be driving at night just trying to figure out who's behind me. Is that a Tesla or Jesus? Is he coming to get me? Maybe I'm dead. I don't know. I haven't been able to see shit for the last 3 minutes. I sound like I'm 86 years old, but I feel like every car nowadays got their high beams on. What do we need this strong of a light for? Let's just take the steroids out of the headlights. That's all I ask. Let's go back to normal, non-PED using headlights so we can all make it home safely. That's it.
No, it's not the vent, because I don't have this open.
No, I mean the vent right above the wing. Oh, never mind, it is the car.
Yeah, it's this car. Doing something funky.
We don't need to be arguing about Chevy and Ford anymore. Those days are over. We all really need to come together. If you're a Chevy, Ford, or Dodge person or whatever, we all need to come together and say, heck with this new car crap, because, you know, they're putting cameras in cars now. They're upping the ethanol content. They're trying to burn the junkyards. They're making these older cars last less and less, trying to basically make us buy these new cars now. We all really need to come together and keep our old stuff going, because all this new crap, they're trying to push it. They're trying to force everybody to buy new cars, and all new cars pretty much suck now. Let's just face it. Like, they don't build them worth of crap anymore, not even the last 100,000 miles. So you got to go buy a new one. I mean, I'm always been a Chevrolet person, but I would rather drive an older Ford, an older Dodge before I bought a new Chevrolet truck. I'm being dead serious. So keep your old stuff going, because no telling what they have in store for us in the future.
New cars aren't just less reliable anymore. They're packed with sensors, always connected to the internet, and constantly collecting data. Sometimes it feels like you own the car less than the manufacturer does.
New cars are just so not worth it anymore because you're going to be paying 20% above MSRP. You're going to have to deal with just the scummiest people in the world at a car dealership. They're going to give you a predatory loan because nobody can afford this stuff anymore. Then on top of that, these cars are no longer built to last more than 100,000 miles. The dealers know that, so they'll lock you into another loan for the next 5 years and make you buy another one. And even on top of that, if you did want to do some service, these manufacturers basically don't let you work on your own cars anymore because we don't have a right to repair act. I mean, seriously, what is the reasoning to buy a new car these days?
I will never buy a brand new car, a car with 0 miles fresh off the dealership. I will never do that, and you shouldn't do it either. And here is why. And there's multiple reasons why you shouldn't buy a brand new vehicle. But one reason is taxes. You are going to be paying the full amount of taxes on that MSRP with warranty and everything on that vehicle if you buy it fresh off the lot. Number 2, as soon as you put the key in that car, you are losing automatically $5,000. That's just how it is off rip. As soon as you drive that car off the lot, money is just pouring out. The fastest depreciation of a vehicle is within the first year. If you see a car that you really want and you really like and you're thinking about buying it brand new, what you should do is just wait, give it time, maybe 2 to 3 years, let most of the depreciation happen. You'll get the car damn near 35 to 50% off of that price if you just wait 2 to 3 years. Just be patient. That's the biggest thing. Buying new cars is a major mistake, and don't do it.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments. See you in the next videos.